Welcome to the Steve Reads His Post podcast. For those of you who are too busy or too lazy to actually read my post, I've taken on the huge effort of reading them to you. Enjoy.
Power Platform, ISV Ready. As an ISV, I want to be able to take full advantage of everything that Microsoft's Power Platform can offer. Like SIs and customers, I get excited when I see the roadmap of features that are coming. It is mind-boggling. Unfortunately, just because something goes GA does not mean it is ISV ready. ISV Connect Technical Summit. I recently attended the least technical event I've ever been to. As part of Microsoft's larger ISV Connect effort to create excitement for ISVs, they have extended what had previously been a smaller F&O ISV-focused event to encompass all of Dynamics 365 and the Power Platform. I missed the follow-up email suggesting that I send my technical people and instead went myself. Cave Dwellers. It seems that this majority F&O crowd did send their technical people, who apparently all live under rocks. Many of the sessions were about things like, what is CDS? Content I had already seen 100 times. What I found interesting was that this far into the game, so many people still did not understand what we have all been talking about for the last 2+ years. Twist and turn. I've seen the Power Platform slides many times, but these had been updated to include Power Virtual Agents in the mix. To be honest, I don't think Power Virtual Agents should sit at the same level as Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power BI. It feels like the dwarf on a basketball team. If I were in charge, I probably would have renamed Dynamics 365 Customer Insights to Power Insights and given it the upper level. As a standalone product, similar to Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power BI, Dynamics 365 Customer Insights does not even require Dynamics 365. Ironically, I had predicted a while back that Dynamics 365 would eventually become the brand name for Microsoft's finished apps that run on the Power Platform, which is the reason I was given for this naming. But it is not that dissimilar a level of finish than Power BI, and we don't call that Dynamics 365 BI. Burn by GA. With my ISV hat on, I've become suspicious of the GA tag. Microsoft should really clarify that a feature or product is GA for SIs and customers, but not ready yet for ISVs. What's the difference? Well, as an ISV who is drinking the AppSource Kool-Aid, I have to look at it differently. In an ideal world, my customer can go to AppSource, click a button to install my solution, and just use it. For the most part, this turnkey dream only works for model-driven apps today. ISV Ready tag. In one of the session Q&As, I asked one of the Microsoft ISV leaders about the possibility of an ISV Ready tag. He said, "Good idea," which I've heard many times with no subsequent action. But he was actually all over the idea, including creating a slide for his closing session about the ISV Ready tag. I'd previously caught him in the hallway and suggested the ISV Ready tag should not be applied by the product teams, but rather by a volunteer committee of actual ISVs, because we actually know when something is ready for us. What is ISV Ready? Well, since Microsoft seems to be running with the idea, I guess we will eventually find out what they think it means. I also think it will vary from ISV to ISV. Many ISVs have an intentional services component that comes behind their IP to perform various tasks and configurations. For me, I want turnkey. I don't want to have to get on the phone with every customer or create some complicated instructions for them to be able to use my solutions. It's more than just being solution aware, although that is obviously part of it. I mean, Power Automate is now solution aware, but is not ISV ready in my opinion. I recently installed Microsoft's own Center of Excellence Starter Kit solution on an instance, and then spent half a day manually connecting all of the included flows to make it light up. I can't expect a customer to do that. As soon as it does not work as advertised, they'll just delete my solution. Customers first. I get that Microsoft is going to build things that solve issues for customers first, and I'm not suggesting that they hold off on GAing things until they are ISV ready. But don't think that feature is truly done and move on to the next shiny object until it is ISV ready. This assumes, of course, that Microsoft is sincere in their desire to grow a thriving ISV ecosystem like Salesforce. I believe they are sincere, but as my ex-wife used to say to me, actions speak louder than words.